Welcome to Therapy Unlocked, where we discuss all things therapy from an unlocked perspective. I'm Emily Huffman, and I'm here with Katrina.
Hello, Katrina, Mondragon, licensed professional counselor. All right, so like I said, I am a professional, but not your professional, so nothing we're going to talk about today should be taken as medical, legal, or otherwise advice. This podcast is purely for education and amusement. That is it. That's the disclaimer.
Education, amusement, and because I would like to be famous. So please like, subscribe, follow, engage, hate on us, join the conversation. Find us on YouTube, find us on Instagram, find us anywhere where you listen to podcasts, because I love a creeper and I love a hater and I love a lover. So if you like the podcast, if you dislike the podcast, I'd like to hear from you. You must offer more. That must be what brought you to the caregiving profession in the first place.
Well, one of the things that brought me into the profession was, in like 5th grade, I remember doing this peer mediation program where whenever the kids would have a conflict, they would come to me before we would go to the teacher, and we would try to resolve it at the child level. And if the 3 of us couldn't resolve it, then we would take it to the teacher. And 9 times out of 10, we could get that mediation resolved without having to take it to the teacher. And I was so proud of that. And I was so proud of the fact that I had those communication skills at such a young age. And I've just continued on with the communication being on point. Although sometimes I say things that aren't quite as tactful.
You're a Vulcan. You're a Vulcan, but I love that about you. You have definitely, you have built thine mask, okay? You have added layers of papier-mâché to thine mask since we were younger, okay? You used to have no chill, okay? For the compassionate, beautiful mental health advocate ahead of me, there is nobody on this planet that wants that smoke when it comes to Miss Mondragon. She is a dragon. Okay. Absolutely. But she has added more layers of papier-mâché to that mask. And she has found a way to take her empathy and put it out into the world as general servitude to every one of our mental health. And I appreciate it, honestly. I made a short about that like last week, that I don't think everyone knows how cool my sister is. Like when
I made a short today.
You did? I haven't seen it yet. When you're younger,
go
ahead. No, you go.
I was going to say, it's just me playing Beat Saber with a friend, and it's very clear that I'm inexperienced, but the whole point of it is that you can have fun without being experienced or knowing how to do something. You can just have fun at whatever you're doing.
Hey, there's a way to break your compassion empathy too, besties. Do something new and suck at it.
Yeah. Fail.
All of a sudden, you have a lot more compassion for other people who might be sucking at something that you can do well. Why don't you go try to learn Portuguese and come back to me in a week and tell me that you've got it all together? Like, I don't think you do. I don't think you do. You know, go get a bop it. Honestly, a bop it might cure a lot of uppity folks.
Like, I highly recommend failing at least once a day, because if we're failing, we're trying.
Can I talk my shit? I love this. This is my most popular speech. Let me tell you. If you're not failing, you're right. If you're not failing, you're not trying. If you're not failing, you are not learning anything. I hope you wake up every day and you hope to lose at least one time. The only successful people in the world are losers. There are no successful people who have not lost, because you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, right? But out of the 100 shots that you take, you're only going to make a few of them. That means you're going to lose every other time. So like, get to it, get with it. You know, you're not going to make it in one shot. Keep going. You have to continue. I hate it when people are so afraid of failure, they don't want to try. Okay, well, what's the worst that's going to happen if you fail? Nothing. Oh no, nothing. You know, what are you afraid of? Nobody sees your video? Oh no.
Well, I think sometimes people are afraid of the failure in and of itself. Did you know that? Like, the fear of failure can be a stopping point for some people. Like, what if I fail? So why start at all?
My unqualified opinion, and the only way I got over feeling like that, was by failing utterly over and over again. The only cure for my fear of failure was excessive failure. The only cure was looking at the situation and going, you know what? I guess I'm going to learn nothing from this and I'm going to do it again. That's like the only thing that fixed it for me.
the best way to find a job is to get used to rejection again and again and
The best
again.
way to get a part in a play is to get out there and try to get rejected in an audition. You know,
Yep.
the best way to do so many things is to fail. The way that math was figured out, nobody likes math. We know the smartest people of our society have developed and accomplished math, right? They only accomplish math through excessive failure.
I still have that stupid quadratic formula memorized from like middle school.
Queen.
No, it's unnecessary information, but it's on one of the shorts if y'all go back and look.
But you know what? It's cool because I can look it up on your short if I want to. Oh my gosh, I tell you. Okay. All right. So compassion fatigue, empathy fatigue. We fail. That's how we get over it. That's one way we get over it. We try something new and we suck at it. And then we have a little bit more compassion for others. We do self-care. We take a time out. We take some time for ourselves. We enjoy some solitude, not isolation. Fun ways you can tell the difference is that if you're sad and miserable and you're in the deepest, darkest pits of despair, then you're isolating yourself. And if you're having a chill ass cool time, then you're just having some solitude. Okay. So we've got failure, solitude. Self-talk is always the queen and number one. You have to talk to yourself nicely.
You
need to
one. I mentioned it earlier, but exercise, like movement of the body, however much you can, whatever your mobility level. If you're seated, that's fine. Just whatever you can move.
I've got one, and it's a play on words almost. You know how they say to walk a mile in someone else's shoes? Mm-hmm. Just put some shoes on. It quite literally changes the way your brain works. I am not lying to you. I wish I was. I was so irritated by that knowledge being correct. But if you put on a pair of shoes, your levels of motivation change. I don't know why. It could be reflexology. It could be a psychological hack. I'm not sure, but that is one I would recommend. And then what was our final one? We had solitude, boundaries. Set your boundaries. We always go back to boundaries. We are boundary babes.
No is a complete sentence.
No is a complete sentence. If someone is mad at you, it is on them to tell you. It is also on you to tell them if you're mad. But that said, it is on them to tell you. Okay. And you need to protect your peace like it costs, because it does. Your book said that. You have to be fierce with the protection of your peace. And I think that prevents a lot of that burnout, a lot of that compassionate exhaustion. All right. We got anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. Thanks for joining us on Therapy Unlocked, guys. We appreciate you. Come back and see us every Friday for more conversations, unlocking the mind, one conversation at a time. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us in your hearts as your favorite podcasters. Come back and see us again soon, and you have a great one.
Later.